Alright, how's it going, everyone? Today is 2/25. That's a cool date. Um, Now, I've done this game before. It's called City Gizzer. I think in the meantime, while I'm explaining it, I'm gonna see if I can add it. I wonder if YouTube has it as a game to live stream, and you'll see what I mean. It will surprise me if it does, because it's a pretty niche game. But yeah, I've been playing GeoGuessr for quite a long time now. He's like this for quite a while. Um, and But yeah, I also have lived long to see the day where they made it have to pay for it, even though it's a game that just uses uh, Google Maps like database and just puts a UI on it. Yeah, they do competitive online matches, but I mean, the people who use GeoGuessr for just competitive reasons are kind of few and far between. Um, I never felt the need to do it. So City Guesser is free still currently. Watch that. Oh, they do accept City Guesser as a game. Let me show that. So you'll be like, what? What are you talking about? What do you mean they made it a game? So like, there's certain things that there's certain games that you can play on YouTube gaming live streaming. So like, for example, there's one stream where I just played scratch.com, and there was no scratch.com anywhere. Scratch game, animal quiz. Other than that, scratch games, scratches, scratch card, scratch games. I guess that I could have done that, but I didn't see that when I played it, and maybe they just added it recently. But City Guesser is what we're gonna do today. And again, I've played this before on stream, and it was I think it was the J-Bomb special, the big one. Currently my most viewed video. Should I show that? Might as well. Why not? Let me mute the site so that when I click on it, it doesn't get super loud. So 87 subscribers, just in case you're wondering how many I have. I don't usually talk about it, which I probably should do, just for so I can understand what my size was at that point. I think Social Blade keeps track of that though. But I think it was it was towards the end. Yeah, here it is. And so here I'm playing City Guesser right here. That's me. Oh, so my webcam was much larger than it is now. Look how big I made my webcam back then. Here's Oxygen. I miss Oxygen. He hasn't been here in so long. And yeah, I think if I remember correctly, the yellow is... Hold on, let's go to popular again. I think the yellow bit is a screenshot from when I was playing City Guesser. I think I was in Marseille, or maybe Nice. And that's... Again, whenever I make a thumbnail, it's an actual screenshot that I got from from the game that I'm playing that day. These are actual screenshots that I haven't just... I think it's kind of lame to make a thumbnail that doesn't actually represent something that you've done. I feel like, if possible, you should have your thumbnail represent something that someone could recreate on their own with your video that you've made. Does that make sense? Either way, but yeah, that's what I try to do. This is the only thumbnail. For some reason, 102. This one got a lot of views. Maybe because it's 4 hours. I should probably stream for much longer than I usually do. In fact, actually, I've been thinking about... Let's just play the City Guesser game, by the way. Yeah, everything's all good. And yeah, let's do some City Guesser. London's not going to be here because she's sleeping right now. So, yeah, there's that. What else is there to say? Well, they have multiplayer. I'm not doing that. We're going to do worldwide. And yeah, I am a geography nerd. If you aren't aware, I have a geography channel. So, okay, first off, that's a bit loud, no? Fucking hell. So, yeah, I run a geography channel. It's called kidDoonski. No live at the end, just kidDoonski. I occasionally Oh, and also if you haven't already liked the streams, has a higher chance of being recommended to other people. I always forget to say that. So these are some gothic looking buildings. Wow. Okay, that's interesting. We just have red flags with nothing on them. Night shop. This is definitely Europe. Just red flags? That isn't English, but I don't think that's England. That window is just totally gone. A red bin. Are those palm trees? So maybe South France or Spain or Portugal, maybe? Red banners. This could also be Italy. Could be. I was gonna say Greece, but there's no way they'd have anything like this in Greece. Wow, pointing at the sky, very helpful, buddy. I'm just gonna eat some gummies. These are Annie's gummies, one of the few gummies I can eat. Pretty tasty, but not as chewy as a typical gummy because it doesn't have cornstarch, which is what I can't have. Not for dietary reasons, but just because I'm allergic to corn. Ooh, what language is that? Not getting a good idea. I don't think this is Spain. These buildings don't look Spanish to me. Also, enough people in the world speak Spanish in order to have Spanish be a worldwide thing. Where I think there'd be less English all over the place. I think this might be France. Starbucks? That's so sad that has infiltrated other places other than the United States. It's a light rail. Ooh, show the light rail. Or not. What did it say? Evergrem? Evergem. Is that just a... Oh, in Ghent. So this is Belgium. Okay. Damn ass. That shouldn't make me laugh, but it did. Yeah. So I'm thinking this is Belgium here. Is this snow boots? Or snow whatever they're called? Look at that, they're shaped like rabbits. Isn't that adorable? That's not a good one, it's kind of mushy. When should I start guessing? Like, is it gummy? When does it end? Or do I just guess whenever I want? Let's see here. Okay. Ooh, that's the bell. Okay, yeah, this is 100% Ghent. But that was spelled without an H. But I still think this is Ghent. Oh, this is Evergem. I thought that was a company. Well, then it's right here. I think it was showing a light rail. This is the light rail right here. So I'm gonna just sort of, I'm gonna just do it right here. Yeah. Let's see how that goes. 4 miles out. I guess I should have realized that, yeah, it was heading to Evergem and not explicitly. Is that a restaurant called Jaggers? How much you want to bet this from Mick Jaggers? Trying to appeal to the American market. I actually like that Belgian accent. Yeah, why is this so fucking loud? Alright. Pedestrian zone ends. Is this like Brighton? This looks British. That sign was in English. It makes sense when retail shops have signs in English, but that was a road sign in English. Someone yelling. A club. Shaw. Still English. Dundee. Oh, is this just Dundee? This is Scotland. Let's see some other indicators. Because Dundee doesn't really necessarily narrow things down. Could also just be someone's surname. High street shops. Princess Quay. Nando's. You know you're in the UK when you see Nando's. Pizza Express is another one. They should have an R there. Ooh, this is a nice river. What's that flag right there? Was that the gay flag? This could very well just be Dundee. I just want to see maybe more. Ask Italian. Okay. Okay, maybe speed this up a bit. There we go. Zone ends. Weldex. What does that say? Give way. Dual carriageway. Dual carriageway. Andrew Jackson. That's the name of U.S. president. Might still be. I don't know. This doesn't look Scottish to me, but I saw Dundee and now I'm thinking it is Scottish, but I also don't know. What the hell? Why do they always point the camera up? How is that helpful? Houses. That's a tall building. Bridging. What did that say? Bridgelington. Fruit market. Hedon. Is that what that said? Can I maybe go back a bit? Bridgelington. Hedon. Or Hedon. Well, there's also something. Something about something. Turn on subscriber mode, I just realized. I accidentally turned on live commentary mode, whatever the hell that means. I didn't even get to get a look. I can't. He pans it too fast, even at 0.1. Flat to let. Tulip. Was that a bus or maybe a train of some kind? Let's make sure that chat is working. Haven't done testing with the red things in a while. If you remember that, or if you remember, no one was watching back then, but that was something that I used to do to see if I could see chat on screen, because my screen's very tiny when I'm looking at it, so I want to have a chat that's very visible to me. So I do those red square. Oh, also Petrograd's here. How's it going, man? I'm in bed sleeping soon. That's okay. Don't worry. Tomorrow, my plan is to. This is the closest I can get to pausing. I'm gonna stream in the morning tomorrow because I've realized I'm sick of doing these night streams. It kind of it makes me feel like I'm going to have a more productive day by saving it towards the end, but what ends up happening is that the idea of streaming lingers in my head the whole time, so I end up not working too hard because I don't want to get into the flow of something and then have to stop it because I have to stream at some point today. So I'm definitely a flow-based worker. Once I get into the flow of things, then I really like to just stay in it. So I'm going to probably stream like maybe probably honestly probably 1 o'clock, but maybe 12, perhaps even 11. But I have a doubt on 11, so maybe like 12 and Eastern Standard Time we're talking here, so do the math. Like 12 or 1 p.m., maybe 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And it's not because of you, it's just because of what I just said, but I think that would make it more easy for you to, for you to watch and tune in. So that's why I'm telling you this. Honestly, I was planning on doing it today, but I was really tired, so I didn't. I should be awake then. Hopefully you are. Good God, this is a big building. This is a cathedral of some kind. If there was text, I missed it. I was too busy explaining things. Are they going to go inside the cathedral? Ooh. Oh. What did that say? Book exhibition. Hold on. Oh, fuck me. Arts activity. Wow, that's not showing anything. Look at that lanky lad. Good God. Could touch the ceiling pretty much, fucking hell. Even with the Gothic buildings. 144, was that like Da Vinci Code or something? I'm also planning on locking in on my geography channel much more. Just a lot of things have been happening in my life where it's kind of been there's been just higher priority things other than YouTube videos right now. And even though you may be like, well, you've still been streaming every day, but yeah, once I'm done with YouTube streaming, I'm like done for the day, you know? Whereas like, you know, with YouTube videos, you can't just record and just be done. You also have to chop that audio up and you have to edit it, and then you have to do also before all that, you have to do research. What did that say? That was just a shop, though. Okay, hold on. That looked like it was going to be informational. North Church side. I'm going to just go with my gut and hit Dundee and then see what happens. Do I really have to? Okay, I have to. So let's just do Dundee City Center. Where do you think the church would be? Alright, your geography videos are always fun. And I'm still going to continue to stream every day, so I'm going to be very busy pretty much. I'm going to stream still every day, and I'm going to also work on my geography videos again. Also, don't tell anyone I'm saying this, but I'm planning. I usually do a vote on what the next country I'm going to do, but I'm probably going to do the Albania of each country, so that should be fun. Because I feel like that's one of those unassumingly, like, just random countries that the internet seems to obsess over. Like, that's always like a running joke, is like, oh, I found out my friend was Albanian. Cringe, or something like that. I don't know. Either way, that's going to be my guess. Well, why did it use the old windows? So it was in Hull. I had a feeling it looked like North England, sort of Yorkshire. But I begged against it because it's like, well, maybe Scotland also looks like Yorkshire. And I'm not just saying that just because, like, I have a connection to Yorkshire, so I know what it looks like. I've never been there, but I have relatives who've been there. Lived there. Been there, done that. In the literal sense. Oh, this blurry looking footage. And the goal And, like, this is a tough one, but I'm going to try and do it. I'm going to try and upload a video every week on my geography channel. I know. I might have to reduce these live streams to only 30 minutes a day, if it comes to that, because a geography video a week is going to be tough. But I think I can do it. I think I can do it. If I just really put my mind to it. Oh, good God, this is foggy. This is probably China. That is more than fog. That is smog. That is smoky. That is Smokey Robinson. What was that guy eating? A croissant? Might be Vietnam. Sounds like a lot. Yeah, I know. But listen, if I can stream every day, then, you know, the idea is that I could also... Was it raining? The idea is that it's going to be tough, and I'm probably going to struggle to do it, and I'm probably going to not fulfill it. There's like an 80% chance I won't fulfill it. But I'm still going to do everything in my power to reach that 20%, you know? And I have a couple other ideas. I was thinking of... I'm really into flags, and I could talk endlessly about flags. The issue isn't the topics, okay? I have actually a huge list on my phone of ideas for videos. The problem is fulfilling the quota of recording the audio, doing the research, writing the script. Actually, I kind of did that in the wrong order. Doing the research, writing the script, recording the audio, chopping it up, editing it, accompanying it with visuals, doing it all on my own. And that's tough work. And then to do that just every week, like... But you know what? Here's the thing, is that, like, even though I'm someone who's easily distracted, once I'm in the flow of things... God, this is so loud. Once I'm in the flow of things, I don't get out of it. So if I just get in the flow of uploading every week, I can do it. But the issue is getting to that flow to begin with. Once I get into that flow, when I get into that mode of, like, this sort of autistic fixation on something, then... Oh yeah, this is definitely, like, Chinese... then I should be good. But again, it's just a matter of getting into that mode to begin with. Once I get into that mode, I guarantee you I can upload every week. But I can't guarantee that I'll get into that mode to begin with, because it's tough. But yeah, I have an idea of doing a flag series called Wavy Wednesday. Because it would be boring if I did Flag Friday. I feel like there's so many channels that would have a series called Flag Friday. How much you want to bet if you were to Google that, right? Or not Google, but search it on YouTube, you'd find someone making a Flag Friday series. Who are they waving at? Oh, I thought they were waving at the camera there. Well, here's the thing, is that... Should I just go for the obvious answer and do, like, Beijing? The thing is, I feel like Beijing would have a lot more English. Because everyone knows about Beijing. And I feel like this wouldn't be Shanghai either. Because there'd be a lot of English in Shanghai as well. Because those are the two probably most famous Chinese cities. So maybe we're looking at Chongqing here. It looks very financial looking. Those buses are very short. Good God, this guy walks slow. Hurry up. Old head. Hopefully I'm not keeping you up. You can head out whatever you want. But if you want to, you can still stick around. I love to have you stick around, but I also understand if you need to sleep. In fact, I'm just going to be honest, like, I've actually taken 2 naps today. I know. 2 naps today. It's not hard. We can read the road signs. Well, yeah, I mean, if you read Chinese, then yeah. But I unfortunately cannot read Chinese, so. Now, Chinese isn't a language. You're right about Flag Friday. I had a feeling. So I was thinking Wavy Wednesday. And I was thinking of having the intro be like, I I don't know how much you're into soccer, but in the first World Cup that I ever watched as a kid was the South Africa World Cup of 2010. And there's a song by Kanan where it was "Wave Your Flag," and the intro is like, it's like he just has this guitar solo where he goes doom 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 doom, which is like a acoustic rendition of the chorus of that song. I also love the drums of that song too, but I feel like I'd run into a copyright issue if I did the drums of that. So I was thinking of just doing the acoustic sort of rendition of the chorus as the intro, and I'd like have some sort of animation maybe. I don't know. I don't know. This is the Wavy Wednesday isn't like one of those ideas that's effective immediately. This is an idea that I've come up with that I would probably try to execute maybe by mid-March. So it's a frame reference. It's the end of February right now. By mid-March, I should I'd hopefully just try to find a good spot to begin. That camera guy was bold. He walked in between those two lads. Look at that dude. He looked like he was about to run into us. Never really often that you see a sunny day in China. Let's speed things up a bit, see if I can maybe find something more revealing. Looks like there's more retailing looking buildings around here, so maybe I might find some English. Just as an indicator. It's interesting, there's just street cleaners. They just wear orange. Oh, don't go in the subway. He's going in the subway, isn't he? Oh, this fucking tosspot. I mean, maybe I can see a map, but it's probably going to be a zoomed-in map, and I'm just going to be honest. I hate to break it to you, but I don't know the bird's-eye view of every Chinese city. So... I've yet to really see... I really do think this is probably not a touristy part of China, because I've yet to see any foreigner go by. They've all been Chinese. Every single one of them. That's a shop? What does that say? Even the shops are in Chinese. This is probably Chongqing or something. It could be Guangzhou, but I think tourists would... Maybe, I don't know. I drink... I mean, maybe they're just being in English to be trendy. Are they going to get a drink? Nope. Okay, here's a map. Yeah, I don't know what the hell that is. Yeah, when I explain to my friends that I'm a geography nerd, they kind of assume that, like, I'm like a geography, like, genius. And, like, I could see a zoom in of some random city and somehow know it. Are those movies? Okay, so he's leaving the subway. Whoa, red light. Red light, green light. What the hell's going on? Why is he walking here? Heater's getting too hot. God, this is not helpful. I'm just gonna go with my gut instinct and go for Chongqing. It just doesn't... I always think it's gonna be right click. Now Chongqing is right here. Boom. I'm just gonna go for it. You know, I didn't see a river though. Could be Wuhan. Oh, that's rivery as well. How come I have not seen a river? Pizza Hut. Am I thinking too heavily about this? Fuck it. Let's just go for Chongqing. That was my initial gut. That's what I'm going to do. Is that the Angry Birds theme? It was Wuhan. Fuck! So in this case, the gut wasn't right. It was the second thought was right. Fuck me. Fucking Wuhan. I had a feeling it was like one of these sort of not really westernized cities in China. I feel like it wouldn't have been Shanghai. There would have been a lot of English. I don't think it would have been Beijing. I can't tell Chinese cities apart at all. I mean, honestly, it's not that it... Well, I did think that it looked a bit like Chongqing. I know a little bit about Chongqing because it's like a big financial city. Dang, you were right on it. Yeah, I should have went for my second thought there. Sometimes you can't listen to your gut, you have to listen to your second thought. Also, why am I not able to continue? I'm done now. Next. Okay, here we go. Not the worst guess in the world. I feel like a layman would have just picked Beijing. Well, bagpipes. There's only one country that would allow bagpipes to be a thing in the middle of a rainy park. So now it's just a matter of speeding things up and seeing what part of Scotland we're in. Scotland. What part of Scotland we're in? Boy, God, it's rainy. Did you see that water was trickling down? Good, look at that. It's a very rainy place. Do you think Scotland is more rainy than England is? Everyone just makes it seem like as if England's the rainiest place on earth, but maybe it's just because they're louder about it. Oh my god, it's just so rainy. That's not my best. I'm not good at like sort of southern English accents. I'm more better at northern English accents. Fucking hell, this rain's mugging me off. Nice little. That's how you know it rains a lot, when people are still out and about on a day like this. Like if this was the United States, ain't no one would be out here. Especially like no. No fucking way. Last of my gummies was this. I know this may sound weird, but I like to suck on gummies sometimes. I also like to chew them too, but sometimes I just like to suck on them. Pause. Good God, man, this guy walks slow. It's so rainy here. What is this? Look at the rain. No, don't turn back. Oh my god, don't you fucking dare. My stomach's making weird noises. Really? Oh, why is my stomach feeling not great? Looks like September. Oh, here we go. That seemed like a hard cut almost. Was that lightning that I saw? This looks like September for you in Sweden. September like the rainy season for you. Oh, that's an interesting looking tree. Oh, look at the sky. It's got like that scary, almost thunderstormy color. I hate when the sky's that color. Oh, come on. There's a raindrop on the camera, lad. What place in Scotland would have like just this, like Inverness maybe? Let's go for Inverness because I can't be arsed with these fucking. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Who the hell? This is Central Park, New York. And here I'm thinking, why was someone playing Scottish bagpipes in New York? Why is it so rainy? They couldn't have found a better day to film Central Park? I feel like a total dummy. And I literally just said, too, if this was the United States, no one would be out and about. But they are. To be fair, this is New York, though. Yeah, rainy, but also some yellowing trees, some leaves on the ground. This is a really weird reference, but it kind of reminds me of in Lego Star Wars, there's a level where you had to save Jar Jar. I think it was like the Attack of Naboo is what the... I would have recognized that was New York if I saw that, if I just was patient. But I think it was called the Attack of Naboo. And there is this one part where you're like in the lakes with all these like leaves in the water. And I remember just like as a kid just watching the leaves sort of fall down in this little waterfall bit. And that's what it reminded me of. But yeah, I guess it's New fucking York. The Lock. So what, is there like a Scottish themed area in New York that I'm not aware of? Glen Span Arc, The Lock. I've never been to Central Park, really. Actually, never. I don't know why I'm saying really. I've never been to Central Park. I have been to New York, but it was not Central Park. It was where the Statue of Liberty was. It was a very touristy trip. Either way, though, that was just terrible. Honestly. I'm not really well versed on foliage. I just assumed since it was... God, that was so stupid. Oh, is this Brussels again? Oh, this is Nantes. Wait, stop. It just revealed it immediately. It's Nantes. Where's Nantes again? Right there. Probably just in the middle, dead center. You know what? I'm gonna put it on the island. Just to middle it out in case it's maybe Riz. Or however you'd pronounce that. Oh, that was loud. Only 1 mile out. There we go. Alright. Low quality footage. Parks look a lot like, really? I had no idea either. Honestly, don't lie. When you heard those bagpipes, did you think Scotland? Whoa, what in the hell is going on here? Huh. Very blurry. Not really sure what the hell's going on. The cameraman is terrible, by the way. Soccer balls? The hell are those things? Ooh, is that a homeless guy? What the fuck is going on? I can't tell what the hell is happening. What did that say? That guy's got a Brazil kit on? It can't be Brazil, can't. I mean, that would make sense why they're selling soccer balls. Is this like Rio or something? I didn't hear the bagpipes. But yeah, that was my assumption too. Oh. The cameraman's talking. What a break of the fourth wall. saying C a lot.
I might have $1. I'm just gonna see if you can get $1 for my coins.
You know, a lot of these things are shops. That's just straight up a homeless. That's just straight up a homeless right there. They're not selling anything. Dude, how long is this guy gonna stand here? I'm thinking Brazil, though. It's a pigeon. This weird Johnny Depp looking lad is carving something. Maybe a new knife. Yeah, that was a Brazil cat. I know my kits. That's a... Is that a Brazil flag? That looks like a Brazil flag to me. So I think we're in Brazil. Might be Rio. This is very touristy looking. This doesn't look like something that the locals shop at. And by Rio, I mean Rio de Janeiro. Although there's a lot of Rios. Rio just means river. This is probably like Rio de Janeiro. I'm gonna do Rio de Janeiro. Could be Sao Paulo. I'm just gonna go for Rio de Janeiro and see what happens. Centro. It was Sao Paulo. Fuck's sake. Okay. Not doing so good this round. Ooh. Ooh, the cameraman's got a stuffy nose, I can tell. No way this has already been a 40-minute stream. No way. Oh my god, it's literally been 40 minutes. Wow, wow, wow. France, so we got French flag. Now this isn't just the US pretending to be Europe, right? Why is he breathing so weird, dude? Gonna tap out and sleep. Good luck, mate. Alright, see you, Petro. Hopefully tomorrow. Hopefully I stick to my word. I probably will. There's nothing really preventing me from not sticking to my word other than just my own inherent chronic lethargic behavior. You know, it's fancy for that. I take naps a lot. I like sleeping in, too. But yeah, thank you for being here, Petro, nonetheless. Also, consider liking the stream if you haven't already. What was that? Was that the botched, like, painting of Jesus? That looked like the botched painting of Jesus. Remember that thing? Credit Mutual? That's a Norway kit, I think. But he looks like he's on holiday. He also looks fat as fuck. That's a proper beer belly. That is a Norway kit. What does that say? That's just a shop, though. I honestly couldn't tell you what I think this looks like. How does one get good at this? I guess just playing it over and over. Trumpet music. Is this a medical building? Subway. Good God. What is the point of Subway? Honestly, what is the point of Subway? Ever since they got, like, the only reason they existed is because they were cheap. They were never fantastic. Everyone knew that it wasn't the best sub in the world. You're getting it because you're making it. You felt good about it because it was not McDonald's, so you felt more healthy about it. And also, it was economical. Mezzo di pasta. So maybe I'm thinking like a place near Italy. Looking quite. Oh my God! Look at this gamer right here. Good God. That's it. head over to his League of Legends match or something. Open sesame. Open sassafras. Open sarsaparilla. Open Hassan Chop. World. It's just called World. And that's just an arcade. It's really surreal. I don't know how to explain this, but it's really surreal. Maybe this is like me being an American, but let's just mute this, maybe. It's really surreal seeing a really old-looking European building and then seeing a very modern thing like an arcade inside of it. I don't know why that will always forever be very strange to me. Because if a building was this old in the United States, it would never be allowed. There would be some sort of historical committee to protect the building from not being subjected to an arcade like that. But since every building in Europe is old, I guess they kind of had to let some exceptions slide like an arcade, so... Oh, good God, that looked like a bat. Because sometimes the oldest building in the U.S. is like the newest building on your street if you're living in Europe, you know? Let's just kind of look around. There's like a pasta place, so maybe like Nice. Yeah, this looks like South France. If it is France. I'm pretty sure it is, though. I've seen multiple flags that indicate so. Cafe de Passier. No one's there. Must be a shite cafe. See, whenever I eat those gummies, it always gives me like this sugary coating on my teeth, and I don't like it. It makes my teeth ache. I feel like I want to brush my teeth right after this. Probably should, honestly. Eden. I'm gonna just go for Nice or something like that and see what happens. Okay, it was Lyon. So kind of South France. Not the south coast of France, but southern-ish. Probably more central, honestly. I wouldn't have suspected that there was sort of palmy-looking plants in Lyon. I guess so. How long does this last for? Do I just kind of end whenever I want? Fruit market. Okay. More fruit. Some leeks, I think those are. Some banana squash. Just looks like an average fruit market to me, or produce market. Okay, pointing the camera at the roof that no one cares about. Seems like Europe again. It's a Mini Cooper. Restaurant Bistrot. Brasserie Bar. Okay. Who spells bistro with a T at the end? Or, you know, is that how it should be spelled? But Americans are dumb and don't understand that there's silent T's, so they got rid of it. Because in America, a bistro is always spelled B-R-I-S-T-R-O. No T at the end. That makes sense. Americans are not very smart. In fact, I initially thought it was Bistrot too, so. But I'm also American, so I'm a good example of that. Huh, okay. Well, hold on. Australia, UK flag, and then Scotland. So Scotland's flag is technically up there 3 times. Actually, 4 times. Hold on. Scotland, 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 Scotland. Ireland and Wales. And then for some reason, the Australia flag is there twice. I think they maybe intended on having one of them to be the New Zealand flag, but it's both the Australia flag. Because they both have the white. So that's curious. Pub O'Clock. Is this a pub that's geared towards Britannic people? And that's like their way of appropriating British culture? This is probably France. Ooh, those signs are going to be helpful. Surprised I didn't stick an American flag on there, too. Oh, wait, I'm not allowed to say that the U.S. is an Anglophone world. An Anglo society. I don't know how it isn't, though. Okay, here we... oh, look at that lovely couple. St. George. Ooh, Etienne. Okay. Hotel de France. Okay. I should know my French cities better, shouldn't I? Now, where's Etienne? Is that south as well? Maybe it's north. I'll find Etienne. Etienne. I know that the... is it like a suburb in France, maybe? I know there's a football club and they wear green. Saint Etienne. But as to where that is, I'm really not sure. Man, I'm so rusty in my geography. I feel like I should know this shit. How do you think that's pronounced? Chartres? 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 It's probably Chartres. Le Mans? I know that because I'm a car nerd. Tour. Let's take a tour around Tour, huh? I bet no one's ever made that joke. It is the first time it's ever been made. Where the fuck is Saint Etienne? Is it near Montpellier? Narbonne? Marseille? No, it can't be Marseille. This doesn't look too south to me. It's pretty cold and rainy. Not to say that the south can't be cold and rainy. Macon? Macon like Georgia? You're making me confused, son. Ooh. We saw St. George. There's Dijon. Saint Etienne, is that nearby? It's whatever, this is St. George. Dijon. Dijon Plage, it's just a lake. Dance à la plage, shout out to Dream League Soccer. I'm just gonna go for that and see how it goes. Saint Vit. Okay, it's in Toulouse. Too loose of a judgment, more like. Is Saint Etienne any nearby? Saint Gilles? Well, it's Gil. Saint Agnes? Maybe is that? Oh man, Bumper to that? Gameville. I don't know where Saint Etienne is at all, honestly. Well, okay, we're inside a mall to begin with. Somewhere in Asia. I gotta look at where Saint Etienne is. That's gonna bother me to the umpteenth degree. To the etiennth degree. That was pretty good, you have to admit. Sega. Okay, this is Japan. Well, that's some interesting looking building work there. Oh yeah, this is definitely Japan. Is this just straight up like Tokyo? Could be Kyoto as well. Saint Etienne. That's larger than I thought. Not that. It was near Lyon. So it is kind of southernish France. Okay. I should have been able to find it. Let's see if I can find it now. Now that I know where it is, it'd be right here. Okay, brilliant. Fuck's sake. It wasn't even right, though. That's not what I was looking for. I need to be at Toulouse. Why was it saying Saint Etienne when... They're saying that for that long of a drive? Let's just go for Tokyo and see what happens. Okay, 1 mile out, Tokyo. Very easy. Oh, video unavailable. That's not fair. It's been Europe a lot, so I'll do Vienna. Wow. Okay, video not available in Auckland. Ukraine. This is probably Kiev. That's probably the quickest one I've ever done. I'm just gonna be honest, that's the only city that any outsider cares about in Ukraine. Just gonna be honest. And most of the time, especially Americans, they think it's in Russia. And that was before the war, too. That's not even them making an accidental political statement. If you were to ask, like, a Gen Xer or, like, a Boomer, hey, where's Kiev in 100 times out of 100, especially before the war, they would say, well, before the U.S. was made aware of the war's been going on forever between Russia and Ukraine, but they would 100% say Russia. This is Thailand. Probably Bangkok. And kind of just in the middle of nowhere, really. Cannabis shop. I guess weed is legal in Thailand. What city is this? It's not even a city? Rayong. Moo. What is this? Let's see, how long we've been streaming for here? Oh, we've nearly reached an hour, so I guess this will be the final guess. What the fuck is this? Hold on. What is this? Another failed video? Let's do Zurich. Oh, it was, what, Ulaanbaatar? Yep. That is a very fucking cool fountain. Oh my god. I could stare at this for hours. I love fountains so much. I wish American cities had these sort of plaza-looking stuff. Like, you don't really see this anywhere else other than Europe. Which I guess it's fine. America should have its own culture, not just copy everything that Europe does. Even though it's primarily what the U.S. does half the time. Even in America's most famous city, they're still trying to be Scotland for some reason. Is this guy in the water? Everyone's wearing masks, so this is, I guess, around COVID time. That's a homeless person, I think. That said, is Talia? So is this like Milan or Rome or something? Okay, enough. Is he just gonna be looking at the fountain the whole time? It's cool, but it's not helpful. UN flag? Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh. This might be Rome. Is that the Roman flag? Like the city of Rome flag? And then that might be the papal flag. Or what is it called? God, fuck. The Catholic building. That's a country. What is it? The Vatican. Thank you for helping me, myself, there. I think this is Rome. Probably like right here. There we go. So that was indeed the last guess. So that was City Guesser. Sorry if I was low energy today. Apologies. Sometimes it's just going to happen on the live streams. I don't know. Just the weather's not been great, and I have barometric sinus pressure, and that stuff always hurts. So, thank you for watching. Thanks, Petra, for being here. Thanks. Who's this kidDoonski lad who showed up? Yeah, that's gonna be on the stream. So, rocks are pebbles. Or pebbles are rocks, and Fruity Pebbles will hurt your stomach. Because that from personal experience is very much true. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.